New York City Psychic here. So I think that the suburb or forest spirits are definitely more vicious. I've lived in New York City my entire life, except for like 1 year that I lived in Pennsylvania. So, like, no man's lands in Pennsylvania. And for as long as I lived in a New York City apartment in Washington Heights in Manhattan, yes, I did have some activity. Actually, somebody died in the apartment where I grew up. There were many instances in the middle of the night that I remember hearing footsteps in the apartment. But yeah, it was a little scary, but at the same time, I know that the people that used to live in that apartment and the woman that had passed in the apartment, she wasn't like ill intended, so she never bothered me or my mom. But when my daughter was born, there was a lot more activity happening because the three of us were just all witches, me, my mom, and my daughter. There were, I remember two specific instances where the lights would flicker when my daughter came home from school. Every time my daughter would come home from school, the lights was flickering. If she wasn't home, the lights were not flickering. But the minute that the little child would walk through the door, the lights were flickering. Another time, I came home in a frenzy, in a rush. I think I was even like pissed at my mom. And all I know is that one of the portraits in the living room literally flew from one side of the room to another. I don't know what spirit I pissed off, but that shit had me shook. Now, when I lived in the country, back in up in Erie, in Pennsylvania, like that was intense. My apartment was literally in front of a cemetery. I lived in front of a cemetery, okay? Like it was in my backyard. Now the shit that used to go down over there was scary as hell. I don't even like to remember the stuff that was going down when I lived in that apartment because it was really scary. I had so many insane experiences, and I was told by another psychic one time that I should put like clear crystal quartz all over my windows, like for protection. Yeah, no, that didn't work. That didn't work, okay? So the spirits, I really want to say the spirits in the country or in the suburbs, they're way scarier than like city spirits.